What's up, Tube? Welcome back to Loguito's Chop Shop, the second best Gel Blaster channel on the tubes. And today I'm going to talk about something that I probably should have talked about quite a long time ago. A lot of people ask me this to do with the P1, how to fill your mags. And if you're using Duster, this is one of the varieties of Duster that you can get. This is one that's just available from Bunnings. It seems to be one of the ones which is pretty good. I like to use the ones from Jaycar as well. They're, I think, a little bit better than this, but this is what I've got on hand at the moment, so this is what I'll use. So one of the issues that you'll have is when you get your Duster, you'll find this and this, they don't work. And the reason for that is because the nozzle that the P1 accepts is this smaller butane type one, whereas your Duster gas all has this larger type nozzle. And you can buy the bottles of butane. In fact, this particular one comes from Bunnings as well. It's Venti Universal Gas Refill, and I recommend you probably get one of those cans from Bunnings, not to use for filling, but for the lid. The lid comes with a bunch of adapters, and I've already punched a couple out of this one, but I'm going to show you what you need to do to get these adapters to work for you on your Duster can. Now you can get adapters that'll fit directly onto this from other brands of butane. The ones that Jaycar sell will fit straight on. There is one that Bunnings sells that fits straight on as well. I found that they don't last very long though. They seem to split very quickly. So I found these ones, being that it's made of the hard plastic that the lid is made of, this works really well. There's one thing that you got to do. You got to get yourself a 4mm drill bit, and I find it's probably best to do this while the adapter is in the lid still. I've marked a piece of tape 5mm down from the tip, so that gives me about 4mm of depth, and just nice and easily, slowly drill that down about 4mm into the nozzle that you've selected. Now, that particular one that I just drilled out is not the one we want, because I've already punched the one that we want out. But you can see that by drilling that out 4mm, that will now fit nicely onto the Duster can. So here's the one that I punched out of the lid earlier, and I pre-drilled that one to 4mm, and you can pop that onto your Duster can lid, and that will bring the nozzle down to the small size that you need for filling your mags. And you can just, I don't know if I can get this in shot, pop that down on top of the mag like that, push down on it, and you can fill your mag without gas spraying out everywhere, liquid spraying out everywhere, and freezing your hands in the process. So now that that's done, you should be able to see there was gas in there. Now it's empty. Again, just push that down into the top of into the filler of the mag like so, and there, we're good to go again. It's worthwhile mentioning that it's recommended that you put some silicone lubricant in your valves, because this Duster gas doesn't contain any lubrication, and these O-rings here and up in here require silicone lube in order to keep them well maintained and lubed. Otherwise they do perish. It's not the end of the world, they're easy enough to change, but it's worth keeping in mind. I don't like to douse it in silicone, and I don't douse the entire P1 in silicone either. I just like to lube the specific points required and do that manually. That way I don't have to worry about adding lube in with my gas. So I just lube each particular part manually and don't have to worry about it. Alright, that's it for me. Quick and easy one. Get a lot of people asking about this. That's probably the easiest one that I can recommend. It's a nice hard plastic. It's solid, it'll last a while, and it's available in Bunnings, the same place where you can get this. There are other ones that I found work quite well as well. This purple one comes off a Newport butane bottle. That also works quite well. However, I can't work out where you can actually buy Newport gas from. I just happen to have like 2 cans of it kicking around. But this one, readily available, and it's quite easy to drill those out while they're in the lid and then punch them out. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace.